Hi everyone, today I'll be talking about guided stock evaluation 5-minute miracle exercise. So what I'll be doing is showing you through a share screen how I do my stock evaluation in 5 minutes.
So first, I'd like to start out with Google, and I will Google the company followed by Morningstar. For example, Facebook. So once you do this, you can see morningstar.com. So you can click on it, and this brings you to this page. So what I usually like to see is key ratios and full key ratios data. So you open a new tab for you. And this page, there are 5 main things I like to look out for. So the first is revenue. You ideally want to see a increasing revenue. So as you can see, the revenue is increasing over time, which is a good indicator because it's more profitable. So the next one I like to see is gross margin. It can vary from different industries, but usually I like to see at least 10% gross margin and increasing it is possible. So as you can see, there's an increasing margin over time. So although it decreased a little, but it's already very high and it's maintaining at quite a high level, so it's quite good. So apart from this, I also like to look at the earnings per share. So for earnings per share, you also want it to be increasing over time. And as you can see here, the earnings per share of Facebook is increasing over time, although there's a slight decrease last year. So overall, it's still quite good because it's maintaining at a high level after a certain period of time, and there's still room for growth, especially when you see the recent increase. So apart from these three, another thing I like to see is free cash flow. So free cash flow is how much money they have now, and currently they have about $23 billion. So this means they can tide through a crisis or maybe a few crises because they have so much money on hand that they can survive even without any borrowing of money. So this means their financial capability is quite strong. So next will be financial health. Usually I like to look at the debt to equity ratio, and this can differ from company to company, but I will prefer it to be below 0.5. So it also passed the 0.5. So this means that Facebook is actually quite good. So apart from this, what else can you look at? So some people like to look at growth to see how it's been growing. Usually I like to see the EPS growth. So it seems to be doing quite high. And even though you see a negative, it doesn't mean it's losing money. Sometimes it's negative because last year their growth is too much. So compared to last year's growth, the growth of this year is not as good, which is why it's negative. But as you can see, the recent one is 100% growth. So Facebook is growing insanely right now. So apart from this, what else can we look at? So let's go back to the previous page. You can look at valuation. So for valuation, some people like to see the price to earning ratio, also known as the PE ratio. So you can see it used to be very high, but now it has dropped to about 27. So usually I do not like to buy companies which have PE ratio of above 30. So now it's below 30, which is quite acceptable, and the average over the past 5 years is about 47, which means it's relatively low now. So this may or may not be a good time to buy, but it's at least not the worst time to buy. So some people like to look at growth also. So sometimes when the PE is too high, such as certain companies which is always like 80 plus or even 100 plus, you cannot purely look at price to earning ratio. So another way they like to see is through the growth percentage. So they look at the EPS growth, and if the EPS growth is higher than the price to earning ratio, then they will buy it. For example, for a P of 80, the growth must be like 80% year on year. So if every year they're growing at 80% or more, then they can still buy it even though the P ratio is very high. So another type of evaluation is using Guru Focus. You type Facebook. So Facebook, as you can see, the ticker symbol is here beside the company name, which is FB, which is why I type FB. So you can either from here find the DCF calculator, or you can do what I did just now. You press Facebook, press enter, which brings you to this page. And you can just go to the DCF by clicking this. So from here, you can see the earnings per share. It should match this earnings per share, 7.29. So they write 7.3, which is correct. So do you think Facebook will survive for the next 10 years? If yes, then leave it as 10 years, or even less if you are not that confident. And how much do you think it will grow? So I think Facebook will grow about 20% at least every year. So for terminal growth rate, just leave it at 4% in 10 years. So discount rate means how much cheaper you want to buy compared to normal. So if you want to buy Facebook at a 25% discount, just write 25. So it will show you the fair value. This means that you should buy it at $79 if you want to use this way of evaluating. But if you want to buy at a less discount, for example, 20% discount, it's still quite expensive. But this can change if you think that Facebook will grow 30% every year. So if you think it can grow 30% every year, the fair value will be almost the current stock price.